like, it's like it's a waste of time, innit? It's a waste of time. I don't want to be in jail no more. I don't want to live the life that I'm living. I want to live a good life, innit?
Now I want to fix my life, blood. I want to make things right, blood, and see that light, blood.
It's the day the cast have been waiting for, their first rehearsal at the Roundhouse.
It's getting closer. The closer it gets, the more nervous you get, I think. But it's like a mixture of nerves and excitement, so it's all good, do you know what I mean?
Where's Safisha then? 5 minutes away in teenage time means 5 years.
Yeah.
Jeremy needs to rush everyone through a dress rehearsal, but he's still waiting for a full cast.
Yeah, we got 1 day left. Tomorrow's our last... Oh no, tomorrow's the performance. Oh yeah.
Crumbs.
Yeah, tomorrow's the performance. I think we'll be fine. But, you know... Hello! The chaos of the street entering the stage and the lives of the young people, that's been the biggest hurdle this week. And also, when you read a newspaper headline and you read about young people's lives, that's one thing. You could get outraged, you could get shocked, you could get moved. But actually, when those lives enter your world, you have to react. My team are trying to find our way through it, to make some order out of it. What you see on the stage, finally, will be a mixture of the streets and the stage. Art, life, chaos, order, all mixed together.
Jeremy, I realised yesterday, you think I'm actually quite stupid. I'm a very smart person.
I know
right?
that.
You have canoodled this whole situation, so everyone's stories is like everyone's person. This one is on the run. What a coincidence, not trying to be funny, but do you know what I mean? You're a bit of a mad one, always like, do you know what I mean? Like preaching to everybody and saying what it is you need to say. Sure, no, I'm not saying you're a crackhead, but you're sure, no, you know what I mean? You're bold and you stand out from wherever you are. Keisha, come on now, she's always screaming, we don't really need to say much more.
Guys, here we go, Kalia!
Jeremy's desperate to get all the way through the play without stopping, something they've never even attempted before. It's their one and only chance before opening night tomorrow.
Okay, for now though, good luck, kick ass, all right?
Everything's going well, and as usual, Keisha's giving her all.
Are you trying to play smart? Everything happens in freeze and you know that!
But then she gets worried that people are laughing at her performance.
I've just been, unwind, kind of.
Please don't put me off.
Keep going, you're doing well. You're on it. You did it, Keisha, can I just say, you did extremely well.
Yeah, and people are spoiling it by trying to laugh. I do not laugh when people are doing this, so why laugh when I'm doing mine?
Keisha.
No.
Come back in and do it again. Let's go. Keep going.
But for Keisha, a line has been crossed.
Hang on.
I kept having to kind of bite my lip and kind of sit on my hands and not start banging the table. Because there's part of me which gets quite angry, and I know I can't allow ego, anger to get involved in this process, and unfortunately it does.
Keep going.
See, you terrorised my scene, I terrorised your scene.
I didn't terrorise your scene, I laughed. I didn't.
All right, don't fight, guys, please.
No. Since when is someone laughing, someone shouting? Since when?
I found it funny.
Find it funny?
Yeah.
Find it funny me switching? You find it funny that I'm switching?
Yeah,
After all the other times I performed in front of you, and you just sit there.
No.
You just sit
No,
there.
it's funny
No,
action.
see,
No.
today is different.
Okay.
Today is different. Today is different. No, because I didn't go. I didn't do nothing.
No, you shouted.
Get mad. Come on, get mad.
No, he said no.
Get mad.
Not again,
Get mad.
please.
Come on.
No one's getting mad.
Do it.
No one's getting mad.
Do it.
No one's going mad.
Fucking do it. Do it.
Go talk alone.
No talk. Joe, they're gonna talk.
It's got a lot to do with tensions and just a lot of emotion and stuff, man.
What if this happens tomorrow?
It won't happen tomorrow because, there's an audience there, a paying audience, with, hand-picked out of 16 people, and we're going to do it. We're not going to make ourselves look like twats. So each individual person, if I see that, they're the least bit grumpy or whatever, I'll just make them laugh. We'll talk and we'll do it. Bang. Is that going to go now, yeah?
This is the last run through, so everyone's on edge, do you know what I mean? And yeah, she just, everything, a lot of them are a bit younger, do you know what I mean? So the stress levels are even higher, you know? So it's just nerves, I think.
I am really sorry for switching for no fucking reason at all. I'm really sorry. I don't know, I need to build my confidence up a bit more, you know what I'm saying? It's my nerves just going all over the place. I don't know, like, if I'm doing this right. I don't know whether I'm doing that right. I don't know, it's all fucked up, but I know I'm going to do good anyway. I ain't going to let no one put me off, you know what I'm saying? Because it's true what Ferris was saying. People are going to be laughing at me in the audience, you know what I'm saying? But I just have to blank them out, you know what I'm saying? Like, and just get on with it.
The dress rehearsal gets going again, and a monologue Jamal has written is being heard for the first time by the rest of the cast.
Why didn't you look for me? It's been nearly 18 years. All I ever wanted was for you to be there, your strong black arms, to protect me from a world full of pain. Yet you didn't care. I remember being spat at. I'd wonder why they treat me so differently in school. The pleasure in their eyes they got from calling me nigger, coon, wog. It killed me, man. I was ashamed of being black. Those were the times I needed you the most, man. When my innocence was still intact. Yet you wasn't there.
Suddenly, the thought of sharing such personal experiences with an audience seems too much.
It's good to talk about it, you know? There's nothing to be ashamed of.
He decided to do this scene, and Jeremy and I have had talks about whether we should edit it or whether we should cut it down, and so we worked with Jamal on it, but Jamal has been adamant that he wanted to say certain things in his monologue that's very dear to his heart, and also he wanted to share it with other people so that it could maybe stop being a taboo, and so other people came into the audience could kind of connect with him. So in that way he's being extraordinarily sort of charitable.
You think to yourself, what is life? What's the point in going on? But when you get out of that and when you reach that, that's proof that, you know, once you're at the fucking bottom, once you're down there, the only way is up. The only way you can drag yourself is up, and that's where I'm going, man. It's a slow ascent, but I'm making myself to the top. That's what I'm gonna do.
David, are you alright? David,
Are you hiding for him? No, it's good. You sure?
He's moved. Moved by the emotion. He's moved by the emotion.
That was wicked, mate. That was wicked.
David, well done. Really.
Oh, Joe, why?
David, serious.
Why is he upset?
Jamal's scene just breaks me up, man. It breaks me up.
Yeah, that is.
Jamal really moved me. I couldn't speak afterwards. I was kind of upset. Stuff he's had to live through, and so that was the first black man he'd ever met that had not been aggressive towards him or that had shown him some respect. So it was upsetting on that level.
And David isn't the only one who's affected. It's the end of a very trying day for Jeremy.
Wait a minute. Fucking hell. It's just all fucking moving.
It's been a very tough 8 weeks. Mine and Jeremy's relationship's been tested. You know, I think 6 weeks away from it, we'll probably have a laugh and be able to say, well, next time we'll do something slightly different.
With less than 24 hours until their debut performance, the cast go their separate ways to rest and reflect on the day's many events. Finally, the big day is upon them.
Okay, good lad. Keep reading your lines now and I'll call you in about 45 minutes, okay?
Jeremy's worried. The cast haven't arrived, and he's hoping it's not because of the tensions the night before.
I'm too tired for any shit or nonsense or fights and all that. You're with me, aren't you? You're with me, so the past is the past. It doesn't appear, it's gone.
For once, Ferris is the first to arrive, and Jeremy jumps on the opportunity to hand out some last-minute advice.
Look at these, I've got a couple of notes here for you. Ferris, life on the streets, and don't forget the end. The housing estates are like prisons. They lock us in, they won't let us out.
I'm really getting worried about Jeremy now.
Why?
Yo, what do you do in your spare time? Write notes.
I'm a sick
Power, inspiration, paint the picture. Whatever, I can't even read that. Asbos.
Yeah, you know that. And they're prison estates. It's basically about power and intensity that you carry. A lot of what you bring...
Your book's gone thin now, boy.
Most of the company have now arrived, but there are a couple of exceptions. Mo and Keisha.
Mo's always late. And Mo tells me every day he's going to be here on time. Every day he reassures me, every day he lies.
Mo's having a haircut.
You know, he could have got up a bit earlier and had a haircut.
Yeah, but you know, he'll be here 3 minutes before with his new hair.
Worth everything, then,
Yeah.
I suggest.
Yeah,
Worth
no,
everything. I mean, because after all, his hair was crazy yesterday.
So if someone kicks off, we're fucked. What's your biggest worry?
Getting everyone in the room ready to go in the same direction. It's just, will they all be here
Yeah, they
at
will
the
be.
time?
Everyone's coming. Don't
Cool. That's what I get nervous about.
Jeremy,
Oh, hi. How are you doing?
you look nervous actually. A little bit. Just a little bit.
It's okay. We're there, I think. I think it is what it is. It's ready. So we're going to see tonight.
How are you feeling today, Ferris?
Ready, innit? No.
Just remember, Ferris, every actor does this before every performance is all that, and then there's the thrill and the adrenaline of the performance.
This is making me nervous. all this is making me nervous, like.
Finally, Mo arrives, with no sign of a new haircut. Jeremy's asking him to slow down his delivery so the audience can really follow what he's saying.
I say more words and I shout, it comes out like nothing.
Hold your ground. Listen, I'll tell you something. There's no such thing as racism. There isn't. There is... Say what you fucking like. There is no such thing as racism.
It's nearly time for curtain up, and one cast member still hasn't arrived.
I am a little worried because Keisha's not here and it's 7 o'clock and we haven't been able to get hold of her on her phone. So she's either stuck on the tube on Northern Line, which could be possible, or she turned off her phone.
Luke, just be loud.
I know.
Just be loud. Overly loud and just come on strong.
At last, Keisha turns up, with just minutes to spare. It's time to get the audience in, with one notable member. Jeremy's wondering what spin he'll put on proceedings.
Okay. Hello. Get together as a group. Everybody up. Very important. You need to show each other the love, as they say in some countries. Quick, Helen. Quick, Helen. Get in. Helen. Quickly. That's it.
Finally, after 8 weeks of hard work, it's time.
Fucking hell, mate! Fucking hell! It's pissing down out there! You alright? Yeah, good. Yeah, good. You know, it's just weird, you know what I mean? It's just weird. Well, you know what I mean? I mean, someone new, you're all tattooed up, just having someone in the flat, it's just weird, you know what I mean?
Listen, mate, I'll come here to get out of the way, no fucking bum fun, do you know what I'm saying?
No.
Backstage, the rest of the cast nervously await their call.
I'm ready.
Are you getting adrenaline?
Yeah.
Is it pumping?
I'm there, that's it. Fuck everyone. I don't know them people, they're empty seats to me. They're empty seats because I don't know them people. I'm just here to tell a story, innit?
You're here to educate, boy. I'm a crackhead, by the way.
I don't usually hug crackheads, but look.
Alright, try
Wait. No, stop that in front of me, mate. Don't do that in front of me.
Where's Ferris?
It should be starting any minute until the doors close, innit? The doors are closed.
Yeah, they're closed.
What, are they in? What is all this about though, mate?
Huh?
Why the fuck are you being so friendly to me?
I'm a friendly guy. I'm just a friendly guy.
You're a friendly guy?
Yeah.
Oh, so now I can stay. You've known me for 2 minutes, but you won't let me come stay in your house.
I'm just extending, you know what I mean? I'm just being a bit...
But I can stay here, yeah?
For a little while. If you do, you won't have to have that fucking... The crackhead there, the Johnny, you won't have to have that, you know what I mean? You come and stay here for a little, and then you won't have to mug people, like, you won't have to nick women's handbags, you know what I mean?
Why? You gonna give me money?
Well, I can't just give you money.
You're gonna get me a job. That's what you're gonna do, innit?
Well, I can't get... I'm not gonna give you a job, I'm just saying, just come and hang out for a little
How
while.
the fuck are you gonna stop me from mugging people, bruh?
Well, just come and hang out a little bit, you know
what?
what I
So
mean?
I can stay here now, yeah? I can stay here.
For a little while.
I can stay here. For how long? Couple months, yeah?
You're confusing me.
What? No, you're confusing me. You told me I can stay.
Don't switch on me, yeah?
I'm not switching, that's what I'm doing. I'm switching, This is Jack Daniels with 0.0% of alcohol. 100% tea. No milk, no sugar.
But whilst Ferris is celebrating, Mo is unhappy with his performance.
No, it's just, I forgot some stuff to say in it. And it's just, it's exactly what Joe was telling me.
Jamal's overcome his anxiety and decides to keep his monologue in the play.
I wanted you to look for me and tell me to be proud of my colour. Tell me that I was your beautiful brown prince, yet you never came. At the end of school, I'd stare out that window, waiting for you, just waiting, yet you never did come. I need to know you care. You at least try to look for me, man. Somewhere through the mists, you thought of me, you cared. The best solution is to take them on a journey and experience, but you have to do your bit. You need to be responsible for you. So that's what it is, man. I'm just there. It's me and David in his apartment in Primrose Hill. You can see all of London. That's all it is. You just make believe, man.
Get out of my house, you stupid mug. Get this stink.
It's the closing scene. David's character has realised his social experiment has failed, and he's throwing Luke out of his flat.
I gave you a chance and you fucking touched me! I'll fucking open you up! A lot of people thought it was real. A lot of people didn't quite know, oh, is he really hurt? Luke was very worried about losing his temper. Luke was very worried about going into that red zone. And in the early auditions, I kept slapping him and pushing him. And I could see this anger boiling up in him, but he just didn't trust himself to let it go.
You're the victim, not me, yeah? From now on, mate, you fucking watch the shadows, yeah? Because I'm looking for you. That's where I'm waiting, yeah? You are my special mark. Fucking mark.
I can hear him out here. Take it, man. I'm just a packy idiot. I don't know how to take it. Oh, man.
You killed me, mate. You fucking put me through the fucking mill.
Toby, Luke's older brother, has come to congratulate the cast.
To see him up there, you know, with other actors, professional actors doing this was... I am enormously proud of him, definitely.
Is that good to hear?
Yeah. Of course it is. It's my brother, do you know what I mean? That's my big brother.
To receive such a reception like that from the first date, it's like, no, it's you can do anything. It's a doddle. It's like I want more of it. It's like a drug. I love it, man. It's really good.
Hello. Did you enjoy it?
I did. I thought you were bloody good.
Yeah?
How did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
When you came on, how did it feel when you just got
I don't
on?
know. Did I look nervous?
No, not at all. You just...
Came in there, you
Does that
did.
look like I done mistakes?
No.
It's absolutely what every politician and every corporate company director should see. It's the most amazing performance of what the kids in London are actually having to deal with on a daily basis.
I think part of the anger is people living those sorts of lives and feeling that people don't understand those lives, but it's very hard to.
This is very believable, and it needs people to see stories like this.
Didn't you feel that? Didn't you feel they just locked it down? They were playing with it, flowing, like really seasoned actors.
You went through it. You didn't let nothing deter you. You didn't let nothing get to you. You just kind of went straight ahead with it. And as far as I'm concerned, right, you all deserve props. You all deserve it.
I thought it was going to fuck up, but it went well. There was no fuck ups.
Hello, everyone. These are my groupies.
Do you realise how tearful you've made people?
She couldn't stop crying, and I'm telling you, never going to forget tonight. That was amazing.
Just give them a little signature, and they loved it. Like, couldn't believe it. I felt like thought I was worth something. You know what I'm saying? But
I think it was a very strong reception, which is great. Great. And that was unofficially our dress rehearsal. The truth be told. Don't tell anyone in the theatre, though.
It's been good working with you.
I know.
It was nice to meet you.
You're from the ends anyway, so.
There you go, look.
Oh my days! This is what makes me cry! Fucking hell! All this.
Oh, a bit upset, but you know me, I'm a fronter. I don't show that I'm upset that it's over, innit? I'll just put up a front and go on. I'm not upset in it. So. Yeah, it's done though, innit?
It's done, man. But
no more Jeremy telling me, "Oh, coming for rehearsals."
We'll get together another time, David. Or are you rich and famous now? You don't want us.
See you later.
See ya.